I hope that this angle works. I'm going to make a video and show you how I've been doing this. And hopefully this is going to work this way. So what I've done, I laid a step right here, put a step here where I want it. Now that I know that's in, I took and I banged dowels in here pretty far, and that's a pretty big one. Those are solid. This thing is not going to go very far. Now that I have that there, I just have to fill in this step. And what I prefer to do first is find some rocks and fill in kind of the big chunks. Once I fill that in a little bit, and that rock's handy. I don't know why. That rock's handy. So I fill in. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's what I've done. And then all I do is I take this dirt. Sometimes I have to use a shovel. In this particular case, I'm using a hoe, and it seems to be working okay. Oh crap! Just missed and hit the dowel. What I really want is to make sure that when people step off of this step, they come and they land on either a very nice flat surface here or even a slightly curved, so that the foot feels safe, like it's not going to slide down. If it's slanted at all, people will step off of here as they're going down the hill, land and just slip on the dirt. And we don't want that. So here I am. I'm just making this as flat as possible, putting it onto the rocks, right into this little place, and then I just stamp it down. And when it rains, which it will eventually, it really washes out all the air bubbles, so to speak, and it makes it even more solid. But right now, that is a really nice step. Now I wanted to show you the next step. Right here, I have a rock that we've been using every single time we come down here. And notice I found a piece of cedar that I cut from the previous, so I just throw that in this. Any scraps, anything in there, cedar's going to last forever. That's why I'm using cedar. And so this rock we've been using. So I'm going to use that rock because it's kind of become a joke as we've gone down this hill. We slip slide all the way down the hill, and we're like, oh, jump! Finally, we land on this rock, and we breathe a breath of fresh air. So I'm going to leave this joke. Okay, here's a nice piece of cedar. Gonna pile it right there. That's all we're doing. I just need filler. I'm gonna put filler in here. And once I get the filler where I want it to be, then I put dirt. It's much easier to use big pieces. There's some rocks, more rocks, and more rocks. If you don't have rocks, that's fine. You can use dirt. Dirt stamps down really well. Rocks just fills in the space a little bit better. Okay, now, since there's a rock here, I already have a piece I cut over there. And I'm going to take that piece that's small and just stick it right there. So I'll be right back. Now, I said I was using cedar, but in some cases, what I've done was there's some trees here that's fallen down. There's a couple trees. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but this is a solid tree that's been there very long. And so we've used this tree for a couple steps. So this tree seems to be really good because it's been here forever. It's got a little bit of mold on it, but it's so strong, so solid. And so I'm going to use this smaller piece to work in conjunction with this rock here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right here. Now, instead of just putting it there and trusting the dowels, what I like to do is, I know where I'm going to put it, right there. So I put this here, mark how wide it is, and then all I do is I just put a little bit of dirt. I don't pry out much. Just a place so I can set the log on. I don't want to go too deep because I'm going to fill it in up above. So I just did that, nice and simple. Take the log, slam it in. Because the dirt is loose, it actually fits in there pretty well. And I'm not going to trust that completely. So here are my dowels that I have taken. I just cut off every tree because we're trimming trees. And so I'm finding dowels. Here's one. Hopefully there are not any rocks in there. And for the thin side, kind of the same size. So I'm gonna stick this, stick this in here. Hopefully this goes well. I noticed it goes in soft, and then there's a point when it starts there. It starts getting nice and solid. That's the good point. That's the point where it makes me feel a little more comfortable about this dowel. Because that's a big log, it's going to be a lot of weight on that. So I'm looking for a bigger dowel. And here's one. That's a pretty good size. And I'm going to kind of tap that up a little bit. Where's the fat end? Can't even tell. Oh. And if I don't feel like these dowels are hitting a nice solid point, and that one is, you can kind of hear it, how it sounds differently. That's nice and solid. If I don't feel comfortable with that, I'll put another dowel right there. Now that that's like that, all I have to do is take this dirt here, and since this is a bigger step than this small one here, then I'll probably draw from up here too. So I just take this right underneath the step, pull it down. This is a small step. This is smaller than usual. That's okay. There's no need to be perfect. That's what's kind of nice about this. So, I'm just dragging. The root, and that's okay. Stand it down. Oh, see, I just found a little gap. Those dowels are holding nice and strong.